This is an all signs bonus reading, and in this one we will look at your reputation. Your reputation. Check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, any other placements you feel called to check out. The order of the readings will be fire, earth, air. Ether, fire, earth, air, water. Okay. It will be time-stamped. You will see the timestamps after the live stream. Now, let's see. And obviously when I talk about your reputation, it doesn't have to be like accurate description of you. This is the reputation of how people see you or whatever they believe about you, okay? So don't get triggered, because I'm imagining it's gonna be spicy. Let's see. Okay, can you guys hear me well? I'm sleepy. Look, today I've been on low energy. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe something astrological happening. Because I didn't do shit besides, you know, minimum work. But I feel low energy. Alright. You're a Sagittarius? Is that like Capricorn and Sagittarius? I think Sagittarius, Capricorn, cusp. They're quite grounded Sagittarians. Okay, so you can hear me. What else do I need to do? Timestamps, where is it? Where are you? Alright, shall we start? Sagittarius, or 14th of December, if you wanna acknowledge the Ophiuchus, you are an Ophiuchus. You would be Sag Ophiuchus if you were around 18, so it makes you Ophiuchus cusp. So Ophiuchus Sagittarius cusp, but otherwise if you are in the middle of Ophiuchus dates, you are an Ophiuchus. December 22nd. Yeah, that's definitely Sag Cap. Sag Cap. Or is that actually Sagittarius? No, it's Sag Cap, I think. Or maybe Sag. You'll have to check the Vedic, because the Vedic is the more accurate one in my opinion. But if you're checking Western, it's different dates. So Western, probably you are a cusp, but in Vedic you could be Sagittarius. You'll have to check. I don't know all the days too. A lot of people think I'm an astrologer. I'm not an astrologer. I just like to know things for fun. Tarot is not astrology. So check the dates. All right, let's begin. Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus, let's see your reputation. Let's see your reputation, Ophiuchus. Okay, that you are on guard, but you are very selective about the people you let in your life. Kind of, this is kind of giving like trust issues. You don't really let people in, but it's like, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing like people laughing, and then someone comes in and they're like, you know, like serious face. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you are yourself with certain people and you're kind of silly and fun and weird, but the moment like someone you don't know walks into your life, you're like quite serious. Like, what's your purpose? What is the code? It kind of feels like, you know, like people perceive you as someone that will only open up to people that you trust and you're not friendly otherwise. Like you're very closed off otherwise. So you're very selective, you're very closed off. And you can come across as someone that has trust issues or someone that doesn't like people in general. Yeah, cutthroat. It's like, what is your purpose? King of Swords. Who are you? What is your business here? So you could have people around you that want to be part of your close circle, but because you have like closed energy, they don't feel comfortable getting close to you. So you could have people that consider you as hard to entertain or hard to impress, or, you know, hard to get close to because of this closed energy, closed off energy that you give them. So there could be people that are bothered that you don't really like them, or they're bothered that you don't really trust them, I want to say. Yeah, I do feel like you are the type of person, or you have the reputation that, you know, you have like, you know, people from different backgrounds. Like it feels like you are someone that is in touch with people from different places, but you're very selective. It's like you from this country, you from this city, you from this neighborhood. It doesn't feel like you are, I don't know, like it's weird because what I'm getting is that you're not racist, which is like, okay, that's a good thing. Like you could know different people from different backgrounds, and some people kind of find it hard to know like what your type is or what is the code to enter your life. Like it's hard to tell what will get them in the club, the private club that you have. It's like, what are the requirements? Because it seems like you have very different people that are in your club. So how can I get in? No one really knows. Like, okay, but how can I get in? How can I become a VIP number? A VIP number? How can I become a VIP member number? So you got people confused. And I feel like the reputation here is because there are people that like you, but they don't know how to get close to you. Because you seem to be like, it's like you have many types, and you have like, it's almost like you vet people, but when you vet a person, you're not being judgmental or prejudiced, I want to say. but it's more like you judging a person overall instead of who they are. So people can't figure you out. It's like, okay, so do you like this type of person or that type of person? Who am I? Like, people can't fake it with you because you will catch them. It doesn't matter how they come at you. So you could have people around you that are trying to figure you out in a sense where they want to get close to you, so they want to fake it. But they can't fake it because they don't know what your fucking requirements are. Okay then. That's a weird one. You do intimidate people, especially when it comes to the way you look through people or the way you see through people. So maybe you have the ability to, I mean, at least you come across like that. You come across as someone that could see through people. So when someone is lying to you, they think that you know that they're lying. Whether that's true or not, it's just the energy you give off, right? So someone could be talking to you and you're like, and they're like, oh shit, Ophiuchus knows that I'm lying. Like, it kind of feels like that. So you could have like a strong bullshit radar, or people think that you do. So it's really hard to mess with you. So you come across as someone that is hard to mess with, and that you don't trust people. And you're like, what's your purpose here? Who are you? Who sent you? Who sent you my way? All right. Hang on. Hi, Dragonfly. Nicole. Alright. Actually, hang on. Let me bring my water because I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. Oh yeah. I'm thirsty. Oh yeah. I appreciate you, Malia. All right, next. So we finished ether, we're going to fire signs. 1404 Sagittarius. Let's see, Sagittarius, let's see your reputation. Secretive, soft on the inside, hard on the outside. Look at that. Soft on the inside, so cute on the inside, golden retriever energy on the inside, hard ass, badass, cold-hearted bitch on the outside, huh? So people that know you really well think you're a sweet person. People that don't know you think you're a meanie. You're a baddie. You're a bad bitch. And that you're secretive. I don't want to say secretive, but more private. I want to say private that rather than secretive. It's like you know things no one knows. You have King of Swords as well. And you saw me shuffle, so... So you give off this private energy. It's like, yeah, people know you. They know what you like, what your favorite color is, but they don't know your, like, really who you are, or your darkest secrets, or, you know, what you've gone through in life. It's like you carry that humble type of energy, but at the same time, people know that you're not humble, if that makes any sense. It's almost like you give this, I want to say exude. I don't really use exude or exude. Don't really use that word. But you give off this confidence. But this confidence is not like, it's not obvious. It's like people can feel it, but they don't see it because you kind of like, yeah, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But they know there's more to you. There was something scary about you. And I don't mean that you intimidate people, you know, the normal kind of intimidation, but it's more scary. It's almost like a psychopathic scary. Some people could think that you're a fucking psychopath. Who knows? But it's giving like almost, you know, like not human scary. Like there's a monster or there's a beast inside you somewhere. I mean, you are half horse after all, so... that kind of actually makes sense. But there is like something that it's not really human. What are you? People think that you could be hiding things, or that you have like a very private nature or a secretive type of nature. Some people could think that you are psychic or intuitive because you know things about them that they didn't tell anybody. So you could have said something that to someone, for example, and they're thinking in their head, they're thinking, how the hell does Sagittarius know this? I didn't tell anybody. Can Sagittarius read my mind? Hang on, let me change my thinking. Let me change my thoughts. Maybe Sagittarius won't see it. You know what I mean? Like people feel like you see through them, or you can read them, or there is something psychic about you. You know things before they tell you, or you know things without them telling you anything. And there is this, it's almost like, I don't want to see it's like a demon, but it's more like a beast. It's almost like there is a beast in your eyes, or there's a beast in your energy. And when people, like, I don't know, stare in your eyes for too long, they get scared. They get scared, like, oh my god, why are you looking at me like that? But here's the thing, I feel like the ones that really know you, like on an intimate level, on close level, they know that you have like this sweet side to you, and you're like really kind to them, because I'm getting like golden retriever energy. We do have a dog in this King of Cups card, but this is not really a golden retriever, but it's that's what came to me, golden retriever vibe, you know what I mean? You know, like you could be like giving off like cat vibes to strangers, but golden retriever vibes to those that really know you. You know, because you show them your fun side, or you show them your sweet side. But even the people that know you, they feel like you hide things, or they feel like you are private, or sometimes they could be asking you something and you're like answering like vaguely, or if you don't want to tell them, you will kind of change the subject or something like that. And they know that you don't want to tell them. You know what I mean? And obviously, with the King of Swords, it feels like, you know, if you want to say something, you will say it straight. Like, you're a straight shooter. You know, this is what you get with the arrow shooters. They shoot straight. Leo. Leo, let's see. Leo, let's see your reputation, baby. Let's see your reputation. Let's see. That's an interesting one. Your reputation is, I don't want any drama. Don't come to me with drama. No drama here. If you want to have fun, call me. If you have drama, don't call me, please. Okay? We are in our soft era. You want to clink? Cheers? I'm here for you. You wanna talk about how miserable your life is? Please, no, we're not here for that. So people think that you wanna hang out with them when it's fun. You don't wanna hang out with them when it's boring and drama. People think that you pretend to be happy, or maybe happier than you are. So people could think that you could be faking your happiness or faking your fun times. It's like, hey, let's have fun. You could be like the center of attention, or like what do you call it? I want to say like the person that everyone parties with, and life is good, life is great. Hey, we're having a lot of fun. Yay. Ah. You know what I mean? But like there are people that see right through that, or they think that you're faking it, or you're pretending to be happy when you're not really happy. You're making up for something that is inside you that is kind of like not so happy. There could be someone here specifically that thinks that you are faking happiness because you're trying to get over someone, or trying to pretend that you don't care about not having them in your life anymore. So there could be someone specific, because I'm getting like a specific person here, that if you have like broken up with someone recently or something like that, they could think that you are kind of overdoing things because you want to get over them, or not think about the heartbreak, or not think about the ending, the breakup that you experienced. So people could be thinking that you're going a little extra because you are actually recovering from heartbreak, or trying to move on from something. There is also this kind of energy where you could be pretending that you're not looking for love, or that you're not looking for something serious, but there could be people around you that think otherwise. That, you know, they think that, no, you are looking for love, but you're not finding it, so you're pretending you don't want it. So you have people here around you that think they know better than you do. Or maybe they think that you're hiding your true desires, or hiding what you really want, because it's not available for you right now, or that you're trying to get over something dramatic that happened to you recently. This is basically the type of vibe like, hey, I'm in my hoe phase, or something like that. I'm not saying that you are in your hoe phase, but it kind of feels like that. Feels like you're pretending that you don't want what you didn't have, or that you couldn't have with someone. So you're pretending you don't want it anymore, but you do want it. It's just it didn't work out. Or at least that's what they think. Even if it's not true, that's what people think around you. I feel like this energy could be like friends around you. This is not like a stranger that knows nothing about you. These are people that know you to some extent, and they're making that assumption about you that you know, like, you're not really happy. You're pretending to be happy because you want to be happy, but it's not available for you, so you're faking it. Like faking it until you're making it. So people around you could be thinking that you're trying to fake it until you make it. And possibly that's why they think that you're avoiding any drama and just like, you know, want to be cold when it's fun times. Because you don't want to deal with any drama. Because you've had your fair share of drama. Okay. Life of the party, yes, thank you. Hey Tarun. Ophiuchus. I mean, it took me a while until I could pronounce Ophiuchus. So Ophiuchus, that's news. That's news to me. Alrighty. Next. $26.51. Aries, let's see your reputation. Let's see your reputation, Aries. That's such a contradicting energy. Some people think that you're really shallow as fuck, and some people think that you are deep as fuck. You have like contradicting energies here. So, which tells me that there are people around you that think you're shallow as fuck, and there are people that think you're so freaking deep as the oceans, and we haven't even discovered 5% of the ocean. Yeah, wow. Like you have, honestly, this is like two groups. Two groups. Look, split energy, two pentacles, two groups. Some people think you are like, oh my God, you're so like shallow. You only look at things from first value. You're not really deep. You judge too fast. You jump to conclusions. Like that group is like shallow Aries. Not, you know, it kind of like judgmental as well. But there's another group of people around you that are like very amazed with the depth that is within you. Like you have like wisdom, you have like, I want to say ethereal energy. Like it's almost spiritual. You could be even spiritual to these people. The way they see like you have so much depth, so much wisdom. It's almost like old soul energy, old soul. So I guess it depends, because you could have like a mix. Like maybe you know a lot of people, and maybe not everyone knows you very well, because you know the split here in this energy, it feels like you know a lot of people. Or maybe there's like this group that thinks that you're shallow is what, you know, like that's their first impression that they make about you. So they think that's who you are. But the people that really know you, they know that you have like a depth to you that you only show to specific people. So yeah, I have like contradicting kind of reputation here about you. So it's kind of like some people really like you and they see the value to being with you. And some people think that you're only with them because there is a benefit to you being with them. You know what I mean? Like shallow. Yeah, they could even think that you're a gold digger or an opportunist, because they think you're shallow. You're just there for a reason. To benefit from them or from something. But again, there's the other group of people that think that you're so wise and such an old soul. And you have so much to offer to this world. We literally have the Hermit. The Hermit is someone that is really freaking wise. So I feel like the real you is not really, like, you could be, if this is true, you have like mix of opinions about you. I feel like you could be showing the real you to only specific people. So not a lot of people know who you truly are. And the ones that get to see who you truly are, they know how deep you go. They know how thoughtful, considerate, wise you are. But maybe the people that you don't give a fuck about, you don't really care to show them that level of attention, or you don't really care to show them that type of compassion or understanding, or you don't cater to their needs. Maybe that's why they think you're shallow. It's almost like some people think it's like some people think that you're using them, and some people think that they are grateful to have you in their life. But overall, I feel like you are fun for both these groups. So the fun energy, the fire energy is still there. Like, people consider you as a fun person to be around. Some people think you're shallow, and some people think you're deep. Within those groups. There is this thing on my freaking hand that's so freaking annoying me because it's dry and I can't pull it off because it hurts. If you know, you know. It's so annoying. Usually it peels off on its own, but this is driving me nuts because it's hard and dry. And I'm resisting pulling it. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, Aries, I'm not surprised, Aries, because like fire signs have that energy. You either hate them or love them. Hey Charlie. I am. I hope you are too. I'm a little off today, I must say. Like, low energy, kind of slow, so I'm just vibing with it. I'm not forcing myself. And I'm gonna go sleep after this as well, because I don't know, like, my energy is a little bit like on the low today. On the low. I've been having the most vivid fucking dreams. Like, I usually get vivid dreams anyway, but yesterday it was non-stop. Like, it's almost like I didn't sleep. Because I was, like, traveling. And it was so vivid. Traveling to different countries. I mean, who needs to travel when you can astral travel, right? It's for free. Yeah. And I woke up tired. It's like I didn't sleep. Like, I'm gonna have to get up now. Alright, so we finished fire signs. We're gonna do earth next. Hi, Julie. I fall in my dream? Do you mean like when you get like in paralysis? Good topic. I appreciate you, Small TV. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. Right. Yeah, I try to get creative with the topics. You know, keep it like interesting, because honestly, sometimes I get bored. So I love doing the all signs, and it's like my fun time. So I'm glad you guys like it, because otherwise I will get bored, and I don't want to get bored because I love what I do. So I keep it like a little fresh. Aries loves money, period. They do not usually show depth to people unless in their circle, then you'll see their heart of gold. It's true, it's true. Aries, like I've experienced Aries as friends and Aries as a partner. They're great. Like as friends, especially. As friends. Oh my god, Aries as friends, they fucking rock. You know, but here's the thing, if Aries doesn't like you, they will be nice to you, but it will be like transactional. It's transactional nice. Like, oh, you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you back. Oh, you're giving me fishy energy, I'm gonna give you fishier energy. As a partner, if you're looking for short term, Aries, like from my experience, because Aries do get bored quickly, and they're not one to settle down. Unless, I mean, here's the thing. I don't know. Because the Aries I dated was of age. But it didn't matter, because he still got bored. Like, okay, you know, we're doing the same thing again. We're in the same spot. And he started freaking out. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Obviously, I was the one that was like, okay, you know what? This is getting like a little weird for me. And I see that you're uncomfortable with this, so I'm out. Okay, I'm out. So, friends, yes. Partnership, depends, I guess, depends. I was with Aries for 11 years. Wow. I mean, that lasted a long time. 11 years for an Aries, that's like a lifetime, so they must really loved you. Mine lasted for 3 months. Mine lasted for 3 months, and you know me, like, I identified as a Sagittarius before a Scorpio. I sensed the energy change, and I'm like, you know what, I'm out before it gets complicated. I'm out. Mentally and physically abusive? God damn. See, this is what I mean. Like, you will notice like an energy change. Before it gets to that point, leave. Joanna, they will want to move fast, and they will want to end things fast. If you are okay with that flow, if you want to move fast and end things fast, you will have a lot of fun with Aries. But if you wanna move fast and settle down fast, no bueno. If you wanna move slow, no bueno. So it has to start fast and fast. You will have a lot of fun. Oh, wow. I'm a Sagittarius in Western, but I used to identify with Western astrology. I don't anymore, because I feel like Vedic is more accurate. So according to Vedic astrology, I'm a Scorpio. Well, Ophiuchus, really. Scorpio, Ophiuchus cusp. But I have 4 placements in Sagittarius, so that still makes me a Sagittarius stellium. So I'm on both. I vibe on both, you know? Nandi, so true. My brother stays introducing us to new girlfriends. See what I mean? All right, let's do earth signs. Virgo. Virgo, let's see your reputation. Let's see your reputation, Virgo. Okay. For a second I thought my deck was in reverse, but it wasn't. We really have like some good things to say about Virgo reputation. At least people around you have good things to say about you. Virgo, here's the thing. You are like the peacemaker. So your reputation is that you come in and save the day. I mean, that's such a Virgo energy, right? Like you are of service to people. So what I'm getting is that you are like a peacemaker. So when people fight, you will be the one that's like, hey, hold on. So what do you want? And what do you want? Okay, so how about you two do this and do this and both will be happy. Like it feels like people see you as someone that is a peacemaker, that, you know, you have like a way to see things other than how they see things. So you come in and you kind of like make everything all right and then you leave. It's like you're giving off like a jack of all trades as well. So you have like creative thinking and people around you are like, okay, so let's ask Virgo, what do they think? Let's see. Virgo, what do you think? Like, we have this problem, what do you think? Because they rely on you, or they have seen you in action where you actually solved problems before. And they're like, okay, so let's ask Virgo, because Virgo seems to know a bit of everything about everything. You know, so you have that reputation where people call you where they are like kind of confused or in distress, or they want a problem being solved. It's like, Virgo, I have this problem, what do you think? Peacemaker, problem solver. And it feels like it seems like to people around you that you always know what to do, or you always know what the solution is. And they never know how you do it. It's like they never know how you come up with solutions like that. But it's like, wow, okay, so let's ask Virgo. Virgo knows. And you could even notice that when people like come to you, most of the time they have problems to solve. And when they don't have problems to solve, you don't really hear from them, but it's like people come to you when they have a problem, most of the time. So people come to you for advice, or for a problem to be solved, or if they have an argument with someone, you are the one that comes in and kind of makes peace between these two, or between these people. Because you seem to know what to do, what to say, how to behave, in situations where people kind of get like triggered or stressed, or they get confused. And you're fair to everybody. Like you have this energy of when you try to solve a problem, everyone will be happy. You're not like favoring one over the other. You're making sure that everyone is happy so that they don't have to argue again. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, sometimes like people will favor the other party than the other one, and they will kind of offer like an unjust kind of solution. But with you, like even these people that argue or fight, even though they're against each other, they will both agree to consult you, because they know that you are fair, that you are just, that you will make sure everyone is happy. So that's really a good energy here. You have good reputation, basically. And you have the reputation to speak up for people that are shy to speak up for themselves, or it's almost like you will stand up for people that can't stand up for themselves. Yeah, it's really good reputation you have here. Like you help people, and it's such a Virgo energy, like, you know, being of service or being helpful. I mean, that's what they say about Virgos, right? Most of the time anyway. So it's one of your traits as a Virgo, and it seems to show in your reputation as well. Peacemaker, problem solver, Mother Teresa type of vibe here. Mother Teresa. So you could notice that, you know, people show up when they have a problem, but they don't show up when they don't have a problem, because they rely on you to solve their problem. Blah, 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 problem. I'm a Scorpio on cusp Sagittarius, 9th house, also more Sag in my chart with Scorpio's telling. Yeah. And you know, like, when it comes to Ophiuchus, it is said that Ophiuchus is both a mix of Scorpio and Sagittarius. So, you know, like for Ophiuchus, we have like both, best of both, the Scorpio energy and the Sagittarius energy. So you will find a lot of Ophiuchuses that will relate to Scorpio and Sagittarius. Unless you are an Ophiuchus closer to Capricorn, which will happen in the Western, but not in the Vedic, because it's Scorpio and Sagittarius, if that makes sense. But yeah, it depends on what you have in your whole chart, you know? It's not just the sun sign that matters. Tarun, Cancer Sun, Scorpio Moon. Baby, how are you? Are you okay? Are you okay? I get it. You have like a very challenging placement in your big three. What is your rising sign? You know, rising sign is really important, even though people think it's just like looks, but it's more than looks. Also Scorpio? God damn. God damn. Baby, come here. Let me give you a hug. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay not to be okay. All right, next, let's see. Taurus. Taurus, let's see. Let's see your reputation, Taurus. Let's see your reputation, Taurus. Taurus. Your reputation here is that you've been hurt by someone from your past, and you're like in your villain era or something, and people see that you have so much love to give, but you're not giving it because every time you give it to the wrong people for some reason. So that could be the reputation that you have when it comes to friends, family around you, and they notice that you continue to give the wrong people your heart, and then after you get hurt, you're like, never again. But then you give your heart to the wrong people again. Or maybe they are witnessing that you're no longer going to open up to people anymore on a deep level, because every time you do, it's with the wrong person. So you are more like, okay, so I'm always dealing with villains. I'm going to become the villain myself. You know what I mean? So sometimes when trauma is inflicted on you, you start to inflict that trauma on others because it feels like just to be the bad person. So you could have like people that see your past as like a background for who you are now. So it's almost like people are kind of like saying, yeah, Taurus is like this because they got hurt in the past. And now they are like hurting people. Or now they are the villain. Now they are in their villain era. Because you're showing up as the devil. You're showing up as the devil. And I feel like the reason why they think that you are like this is because of your past. You know, you weren't always the devil. You had your heart open, but it got hurt. And now you closed off your heart and you decided, you know what, I'm going to be the villain. So people think that you are who you are now or today because of your past. And who you are now is kind of like someone that isn't really trusting or isn't really seeing the good side in people. You just see the bad. And I feel like it's kind of like to protect yourself. You know, instead of being the victim, I'm going to be the villain. It's kind of like a defense mechanism. So people around you could be thinking, yeah, you know, Taurus is like this because they got hurt so many times in the past. So now they're just going to be the bad guy. You know? You know what I mean? So your reputation here is that you're not really yourself. And the reason why you're not yourself is because you've been hurt too many times. People definitely see you as someone that doesn't trust easily, and you always see the worst case scenario in the situation rather than see the good side of things. And I feel like they think that you have become cynical because of your past. So it's not like it's who you are, it's more like it's because of what you went through. So people around you feel like, you know, they kind of feel sorry for you. They have like sympathy for you. They don't think you're a bad person, you know, they think you became like that rather than that's who you are. Yeah, again, whether that's true or not, that's how they see it, right? Because I do feel like, you know, I do see that it's kind of like a defense mechanism. So it's not like they're judging you, it's more like they are understanding why you are like that. So for example, if you have become mean or if you don't trust people, it's because they're like, oh yeah, you know, Taurus is like this because of their past. Can you blame them? I mean, they have been screwed over, kind of thing, rather than blaming you or shaming you. It could be an observation of family and friends around you rather than just people in general. Yeah. They could be even thinking that, you know, you will not be like this forever. It's just a phase. Like, yeah, it's just a phase that Taurus is going through right now. Again, whether that's true or not, who knows? That's your reputation. Those cards are evil. They are paper, honey. Does paper scare you? Does piece of paper scare you? Ooh, scary. Paper. You know, my phobia is paper. My phobia is paper. Laugh now, cry later. How original. You really have something original to say. Laugh now, cry later. No context, no whatsoever. Just words coming out of your brainwashed brain. It's just words. I have heard these words before. Let me just repeat them. Let me just put my fingers, my evil fingers, and repeat words I heard from someone. Ugh. Go read a book. And preferably not the Bible or whatever book that that brainwashed you. Educate yourself a little bit. And before you turn the book, because the book is made of paper, before you say those paper are evil, wear gloves, because you don't want these papers to possess you. You want to turn the page with gloves. Otherwise, the demons will go into you. Okay? Take care. Honestly, like sometimes people's logic is fascinating. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn, let's see. I mean, it would make more sense if you said I am evil, but the cards, you said that they're cards. This is object. Anyways, Capricorn, let's see. Let's see your reputation, Capricorn. Capricorn, your reputation is that you are stubborn as fuck, that you are hard to persuade or hard to bend, it's like you're stubborn. Your reputation here is like stubborn. There's no way of convincing Capricorn of what I'm saying. It's like, it feels like that. People around you are like, good luck persuading Capricorn. Good luck with that. Good luck. Because it's so hard to convince them. It's so hard to change their mind. It's so hard to make them see things differently. So stubborn energy here. It's like people think that once you thought something, once you say something, once you decided something, no way of changing it. Okay? No way of changing it. So, yeah, honestly, the strongest energy here is that you're stubborn as fuck. That's your reputation. It's like once you locked in, once you decided something is something, it's never gonna change. It's like that is the type of energy we have here. It's never going to change. So, you know, I feel like some people admire you for that because they take it as a way that you are very, like, you stand strong in your position, but other people hate that about you. So you could have people that admire that stubbornness, that you stand, you know, with what you believe in or stand for what you stand for. But other people are like, oh my God, it's so frustrating because I'm trying to show Capricorn a different way of thinking, a different way of seeing. But they're hard to convince, hard to persuade, hard to talk to. Because once you lock in, once you think that's what it is, there is no way changing it. So you have like people even frustrated with you. Yeah. It's like you're hard-headed. Hard-headed. It's like there is no way that something else is going to enter your mind after you've already made your conclusions or made your decision. Like, that's it. There's no way in. I might as well just give up on Capricorn, because they're not going to change their mind. That's it. There's no way. There's no way, Jose. You know what I mean? And you are cutthroat with it as well. So you could even like fight people off that try to even like for example, if you have people that are trying to convince you and you already said no, and they will try to convince you even more, you will be like, did I not say no? Like you will kind of like fight back. You will fight to defend what you believe in, or you will fight them to even have the audacity to question your decision. Like there is a bit of aggressive energy here. It's like, did I not say no? No. So people are like, oh my god, I'm not talking to Capricorn. You go talk to Capricorn. I'm not. So for example, if you are a boss, everyone fucking hates you, that's for sure. If you are a manager or a boss and you kind of like say to your employees or the people that you kind of look after, you're like, so we're doing this now. From now on, we're doing this. And people don't agree. And they want to talk to you like how inconvenient that is. And you'll be like, do we have a problem here? Do we have a problem here? Do you like getting paid? No? Okay. See me in my office. That's the energy I'm getting. Whether that's true or not, that is the reputation you have. You're like scary when you're stubborn. Okay, so we finished earth signs. We're gonna do air next. You know, I've worked with a Capricorn before, and oh my god, everything was great. But the moment I started becoming better than the Capricorn, I was like the rival. I was like the enemy. Don't try to be better than a Capricorn at a workplace. That's my advice. So, you know, he was really cool with me. He was really fun. He was really, you know. But the moment I started kind of like leveling up, I was the enemy. And he won in the end, because I was like, fuck this job and fuck you, Capricorn. I'm out. But hey, you know, it's okay, because now I make more money than him. But honestly, working with Capricorns, it's challenging. It's like, it's better to be under them, but don't try to be better than them. Oh my god. They will think and eat and sleep you. They will think about destroying you every day. It's like, how can I make your life miserable? Because you're better than me. Now you are my enemy. Don't, yeah, if you try to outshine, ooh. And honestly, every job that I did, I outshined everybody, even the managers. But a Capricorn, they will make it hell for you. And you know, like, for me, I don't have a problem outshining, and it's not like I try to outshine people. It's just because I do my job better than everyone, and it causes problems because I do it faster, I do it better, I like bring quality. You know what I mean? Like, I just do it better. I'm not trying to compete. I just do it better. Like once I learn something, I kind of like make it better. And every fucking job I worked at, office job, shitty jobs, whatever job, I've worked all the fucking jobs you can think of. And I've always had that problem with management. It's like, no, you're doing too much. Don't do that, or don't try to make it better. Just stick to the rules. Stick, do the things by the book. And I'm like, doing things by the book. Even when doing things, even when I can do things better than the book, they want me to do by the book. And then I just fucking quit because fuck this drama. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because it makes no sense. If the book was better than what I did, then I will stick by the book. But if I'm doing it better than the rules, then you're benefiting from me doing that. So make it make sense. Is it just about power, or is it about quality? Is it about bringing quality work? Which one? Fuck that, son. This is why I can't work for anybody. Because in no time I make my bosses, my managers, feel so fucking small. This is why I need to work for myself. Alright, let's do air signs, shall we? My bestie is a Saggy, she's a boss. Yeah, that's Saggy energy, right? We need to be free, like the wild horse. My moon sign in Vedic is Leo, in Western it's Virgo. Aquarius. Aquarius, let's see. Let's see your reputation, Aquarius. Oh, that was fast. Wow. Once you are in, you're all in. It's like you bring out the best in people, but you also bring out the worst in people. So, so you cause transformation in people's lives. It's like, oh my God, here comes Aquarius now. I wonder what they're gonna say now. It feels like you bring the best in people, but you also bring out the worst. So for example, if you see someone with potential, you kind of bring the best in them. It's like, hey, you can do it, I believe in you. But if you see a shitty person, you'll be like, hey, you're a shitty person, fucking fix yourself. And it feels like you have this reputation of kind of confronting people, which is really strange because, Aquarians are usually friendly. But I don't know, like the reputation about you is that you will confront people when you see good things and bad things. So for example, when you see something good in someone, you will be like complimenting them, kind of hyping them up and kind of like, oh, look at you, ooh, ooh, ooh. But when you see a shitty person, you'll be like, I see you, bitch. Fix yourself. Fix it. To me, that's a good thing, right? So I feel like there are people that really love you and people that really fucking hate you. You have like extreme. So when you go all in, I feel like when you invest in someone or when you invest in people, you kind of have something to back it up. It's like, I'm right behind you. You know what I mean? Like people can rely on you. Those that you care for, I want to say, or those that you care to help, you really back them up. You really are like the wall that they can lean on. So when you support someone, it's like all the way supporting them. and you will be there for them. You know, you could be the type of person that when someone calls you and they're like, don't ask me questions, just show up right here, no questions. And you'll be like, where the fuck are you? I'm 5 minutes away. On my way. Kind of energies here. Small TV, thank you for the super chat, baby. Saggies need to show people what's up sometimes. Fuck yeah! I mean, you don't even have to say it. We do it anyway. It's charity work. It's unsolicited advice, unsolicited. Like we give it. We give it like as if it's for free. It's okay. You don't have to pay me for it. I'm gonna give it to you anyway. It's volunteer work, unpaid. Come here. Let me tell you what's up with you. So Aquarius, here's the thing. I feel like, you know, like for me as a person, I would admire such a person. Like they keep it real. I feel like you keep it real, and there are people that hate that, and there are people that love that. So it depends on who you're dealing with. But there are people that would talk shit about you because you make them feel like a piece of shit. And there are people that will say, oh my God, Aquarius is the best person that ever walked into my life. It's that type of energy, extreme energy, 111. So, yeah. I feel like you are a hero in some people's story and you are the villain in some people's story. Okay. Small TV, are you a Sagittarius? You said your bestie is a Sagittarius. Are you a Sagittarius as well? Johnny Murray, what's up? I fall for Aquarius always. Why are they too shiny? Because they're aliens. I know what you mean by too shiny. I honestly, they stand out, don't they? They do stand out. They do. They stand out. Aquarians are like the aliens, right? And I kind of see it. Like I see what people mean by they are the alien of the zodiac. Kind of see it. It's a good thing. It's like refreshing, like a breath of fresh air. Thank you, Tarun. It's your first super chat. Look, she came for your super chat. Oh, thank you, Tarun. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm a Cappy Sun, Scorpio rising, Cancer moon. My dad, he was Sagittarius too. You know, here's the thing. Capricorns and Sagittarius really get along as friends. Like they will, like Capricorns have this wild side to them, I've noticed. They have this wild side that they only show close people. So Capricorn friends are really fun. When it comes to relationship, they get serious, and when it comes to work, it's like it's religiously more challenging. But like friends, oh my God, like nothing like a wild Capricorn, nothing like a Capricorn partying. They are like the wildest you will see. They really unleash that devil, don't they? I really love Capricorns because like I don't know, like I love Capricorn men. I don't know why. It's like they have this stoic kind of look about them, you know. I don't know, maybe they appeal to me as a Scorpio. maybe they appeal to me as a Scorpio. Like Capricorn men usually are very ambitious and very like you know, they are out there wanting to do the most. I like that. Thank you for showing your friend. Everybody is welcome. We have so many Sagittarius on this channel. I love it. She never sits through a reading. Well, that's okay. That's okay. The men are really chill and good to have deep convos. They're not as gooey inside because Scorpio is a water sign after all, right? A Capricorn is Earth, so Earth is not really like. Don't get me wrong, Earth is more like the subtle emotional than the expressive one. You know, Earth energy is kind of like, it is what it is. I feel the emotions, but I don't interact with them, or I don't, you know, it's like they don't really express. It's like, it's not an outward energy, it's inward, and it's kind of like very subtle. But it's not like they don't feel anything, it's just that they don't really express them. Best friend is Capricorn, I'm Gemini. When we were out, we had the best time ever. Exactly. She sat through mine. Okay. I like it. I'm glad. Yeah, you know, like once someone that never opens up just even a little bit, you feel like, oh my God, how special, because they usually don't open up. So even when they don't open up usually, and they open up a little bit, you're like, oh my God, you are so deep. Come here, tell me more. I must be so special, right? So even though earth signs are not really the expressive type, but when they open up, you know, even just a little bit, you feel like, wow. So there is a human in you after all. All right, where were we? 118. Gemini. Speaking of Geminis. People say I have testing boyfriend for days. What does that even mean? Testing boyfriend? Oh, resting bitch face for days. That makes sense. I was like, testing boyfriend? I know all about that. Trust me, I know all about that. Every time I fucking go outside, people tell me to fucking smile. Honestly, like, it gets to the point where I'm considering punching people in the face if they tell me that. It's like, I'm just minding my business. That's my face. People come to me, smile, smile, smile. Fuck off. How about that? Fuck off. Alright, Gemini, let's see your reputation. Ooh, we have justice. Okay. I just heard a friend to everybody. I mean, yeah, I can see that for a Gemini. friend to everybody, a lover to none. You ho, little ho. You have a reputation here that, you know, you can get a little bit intimate with people, but it's not like serious. So a friend to everybody. And, you know, the way I saw it at the beginning, it feels like, you know, like being friendly, like that's cool. But when I said a lover to none, it kind of gave me the impression that you could get involved or kind of lead on people that you want more, or you flirt with them. But for you, it's just like being friendly. For you, you're just being like, you're just having fun. But people will consider you as someone that is not wanting to take things serious, or you play too much, or you are like, you know, you play with people's hearts and you have your heart on guard. So people kind of perceive you as someone that, you know, even though you're open when it comes to your friendliness, you flirt a lot, but you're not willing to open up your heart for someone special, like something serious. You could even be telling people that you're not looking for something serious, but they want to change your mind. It's like, come on, can you feel the chemistry between us? Come on. I'm sure you want more. You're not giving yourself a chance. So there could be people that are forcing themselves onto you, thinking they know you better than you know yourself. But it feels like your reputation is like you're not really wanting to get close to people on an intimate level. Now, here's the thing. There is the intimacy where it's friendly, but it's not intimate in the sense where you fall in love with someone. So you have people that want to be with you seriously, but I feel like they kind of judge your character, or kind of feel like you play too much. Maybe you make them jealous as well, because I'm getting like the type of flirtatious energy where you flirt with someone instead of, in front of someone that likes you. Oh my god. I can see a Gemini do that actually. Flirting with someone in front of someone that you know that they like you, or in front of someone that likes you. I see that. I can see that. So when it comes to something serious, you are perceived that you are kind of don't want to do this, meaning that you come across as someone that doesn't want to get involved emotionally, too deeply anyway. Oh, you want to fuck as friends? Okay. But hey, we're not in a relationship. So, you know, like, obviously I'm giving you an example with that sentence. It's not, I don't know if you said that for real or not, but it's giving me that energy. It's like, okay, let's fuck as friends. But if you're looking for a husband or a wife, I'm not it. No, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. No. If you want to get married to me, we will have to take it really slow. Oh, you just want to be friends with benefits? Let's just fuck tonight. We don't have to even know anything about each other. I don't even have to know your favorite color. So yeah, you might have people that think that you are a hoe. And I don't think they judge you too much for that. It's just like they consider you someone that they mess around with. And they see that you don't mind that, or they feel like that's what you want. So, you know, you both want the same thing, so let's just fuck around. But for those that want to get closer to you, get closer to your heart, they could feel like you keep them outside. Like you don't really let them in. You could be even in an open relationship or something, because I'm getting like what you would consider a taboo dynamic here. That you know, there could be people around you that could be judging your love life, or they could think that you are involved in a situation where it's a little bit like out there. It's not really the norm. So you do have people that judge you, and the people that know you and they're kind of on the same like wavelength, the same way of thinking, they don't judge you, they just like, yeah, so what kind of energy. So they don't really judge you, but there are people as well that judge you for that lifestyle. Okay then. Jorge. Ophiuchus is done first. Honestly, like, I think you should smile when it's genuine. Like, when it comes to the smiles, because I can see you guys talking about that. You should smile when it's genuine. In my opinion, if the smile is not genuine, do not smile. Do not smile. I think we should normalize not smiling. Okay? There is no reason to be nice if you're not feeling nice. Do you know what I mean? Because it's fake as shit. I don't like to do fake. You know what I mean? So if you genuinely want to smile, smile. For example, if I see a child, I will smile because it's a genuine smile. If I see a dog or a cat, I will smile because it's a genuine smile. But if a fucking entitled man or woman come to me, I mean, it's never women really, it's mostly men that come to me and they're like, smile, smile, you have to play fifth, put a smile on it. Like, if they come to me with that fucking energy, I'll be like, why the fuck would I want to smile to you? In fact, there are, I don't know like how educated people are, but there are in fact serial killers that would choose women that smile. Because somehow that triggers them. And they will follow them home and kill them because they smiled at them. Like, you know, I don't give a fuck. You're a stranger to me. I don't fucking need to smile to you. You are a creepy old man. Why would I want to smile to you? Why would I want to smile at you? Nothing about you is smile worthy. Can I smile when it's genuine? You know? Fuck that. It's somehow expected of women as well. Like, you never see someone go to a guy and say, smile, smile. You have a nice face, you should smile more. I never see that. Leave my resting bitch face rest in peace. Leave it rest in peace. That's my fucking opinion on that. I'm not faking no smile for no man, thank you very much. Ugh. Where are we? I'm not catching up to the chat. Anyways, let's do Libra and then we'll chill for a little bit before we do water. Libra. Let's see your reputation, Libra. Let's see. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Okay, this is a good reputation you have here. That you have a heart of gold, that you speak the truth, that you never tell a lie, which I find hard to believe, but hey, that's your reputation. People perceive you like that. People think that you're like a saint walking the earth, an angel walking the earth. You know, that you're kind of keep to yourself, you keep your head high or you keep your head low, depends on how you see it really. You know, you keep to yourself, you don't bother anyone, you kind of like spread joy. You know, you're really friendly with people. If someone is like having a bad day, you will get out of your way to cheer them up or something like that. You have like a big heart, golden heart, heart of gold. It's cute. This is like a really good reputation you have here. Nothing about your cards is negative. It's like people see you as someone that is honest, truthful. You keep it real. You keep it light. You like to see people happy. You like to see people, you know, enjoy their life themselves. You know, you will compliment people and it comes across as genuine. You're not faking it. So this is really cool. This is really cute. You know? People love being around you because your energy is like contagious. It's like when they're around you, they feel better about themselves. Because you're constantly kind of hyping them up or making them feel good about themselves. And it comes across as genuine. Like it's not like making up compliments to make people like you. It's more like you genuinely see something and you're like, wow, that looks really good on you. Or you look really good in that. Or you look great. Like it comes across as genuine. You're not faking it. Because, you know, when you fake it to people, they can feel it. Even if it's on a subconscious level. So whenever you compliment someone, make sure it's genuine. Otherwise, don't give it. You know, don't say it. Because if it comes across as ingenuine, people will not trust you. Right? So it feels like, yeah, like you have this cool reputation. You know, you do come across as also independent. Like you're not like bothering anyone. You're not relying on anyone. You hold your own. You're not like a burden, I want to say, on anyone. You know, you carry your own weight. And that you're cool. Like you're cool to be around. You're fun to be around. You have like this good vibe around you or in you. And you spread it to the people surrounding you. So you have a lot of people that love hanging out with you have a lot of people love hanging out with you. Because you bring that good vibe to them. A lot of people consider you their best friend. I just got that. A lot of people could think of you as their best friend because you come across as someone that is really genuine, that, you know, people want to be your best friend. But I don't know, you could have like one best friend, but a lot of people think that you are their best friend. Do you know what I mean? Because you give them that exclusive or that kind of special treatment. Or you treat them in a way where you make them feel good about themselves. This is really a good reputation. You have a good reputation, Libra. Venusian. I like it. Libras are perfectionists? Yeah, they can be. But you have to remember Libra is about hang on, my underwear is up my ass. Libra is about like beauty. So beauty is like a little bit perfectionist energy, right? Virgo is also, in my opinion, Virgos are perfectionists. If you see a Virgo that is not a perfectionist, you should be worried because something is wrong in their life. But if the Virgo is like healthy, organized, they are at their best. I know this because like I used to be like that. I'm a Libra rising in Vedic, but I'm a Virgo moon in Western. And for the longest, like I felt like if things don't go my way, if things don't go exactly the way that I planned them, I kind of like freak out. But I kind of worked through that. Because that's what you need to do with your chart. Like, your chart is not supposed to make you who you are. Your chart is about to challenge you to become better than your chart. So the chart is kind of like for you to better yourself. It's not for you to excuse yourself. It's to better yourself, because each sign has got like bad traits. But if you don't work on the challenging aspects of your chart, of your sign, of whatever, you're not really working on yourself. You're only creating excuses to be in a certain way, right? So this is why I always take astrology as fun or with a grain of salt. Because otherwise I will be like, okay, well, the moon is full, so I'm gonna be a bitch. You know what I mean? When the moon is full and it's challenging emotionally to you, that is where you will have to try to create a balance with your emotions. Because if you use it as an excuse to be a bitch or to be crazy, then you're not really evolving, you're not growing, because you're not working with the challenging aspects of yourself. You know what I mean? This is why I don't really like to be obsessive when it comes to astrology, because otherwise I will be watching every week how the planets will affect my energy, and I will use that as an excuse to, you know, excuse my behavior. No, that's not how it works. Yes, sure, they affect you, but, you know, use those challenges as a way, as an opportunity for you to be better. You know? You know what I mean? They call it Western because that's like the latest. So you can call it Western or tropical. That's what I just call it, Western, because that's what people call it. You can call it Western, or some people call it tropical, because it's like based on the seasons of the earth. It's not based on the stars. So Vedic is the most accurate, because that is what they used before the Western came through. You know? So the Western is like the fixed. Since they used the Western, it's when they changed the calendar as well. So since they changed that, they changed the Western because it would fit the seasons perfectly. And then the stars. So the stars is what the Vedic is, because the readings are on the stars. And obviously when you do astrology, you should be on the constellations. It's not just about the seasons of the earth or the equinox of the sun. Yeah, people get fixated on the freaking terms and they miss the point. The point just goes over their head. Focus on the point, not the terminology. Because shit can have a different definition than the shit that you have a definition for. You know what I mean? So I was just saying the other day, like, logic can mean something to me that is different than the logic that you perceive. You know, the definition of a word is dependent on how we perceive it. It's not actually the definition. The collective can agree on a definition with a word, and you start to understand it from that perspective. But if I use a word that has a different definition for me because I perceive it differently, then it's not really the definition that you have about the word. Do you know what I mean? So kind of break out the language barrier. The language barrier is exactly what separates people. And you will notice it even with like people talking different languages. You know, you have the language barrier. But that happens even within one language, because you can perceive a word differently than the next person. The same word from the same language. So don't be fixated on terminology. A priest and an astrologer. How does that work? How did you start your journey? Just observe and read and connect your own dots. That's how. To be honest, like, I don't read on astrology much. Like, I read out of curiosity what people think, but at the end of the day, I will observe. That's it. Just because someone says something doesn't mean that I have to believe in it, but it will make me think about how I want to connect the dots between this person saying this and the other person saying that and the other person saying this. So, critical thinking. That's all people need sometimes. What I learned back in school doesn't even exist today. It's all changed. Yeah, you know, if you want to use anything that they taught you in school, you will not use any of it. School systems are just another way to program you to become the slaves, obedient workers. That's what schools are for. They are to kind of break your spirit and to eliminate your critical thinking and tell you what is and put you out in the world. Go work your 9 to 5 and you'll be happy. Retire and then die. You know what I mean? Like that's the school system. In fact, when they created the public education, they were talking about how can we make people better workers. That is the reason why they created schools. So schools, education is not for your own knowledge. It's so that they can control you from being a child, and they kind of like mold you into an obedient worker so that you can consume, make money, pay taxes on that, and then die off while you make someone else rich. That's it. That's the purpose of public schooling. It's not for your education. It's not for your knowledge. It's not to benefit you. It's not to make you smarter. Yeah, observing is the best thing you can do. Observing and awareness. Get this combo in. Observe and be aware. Observe, be aware. Constantly being aware is a beautiful thing. Oh, you can learn so much by being aware. Observing, awareness, mindfulness. The reason why I love mindfulness is because you can do it while you're doing things, and you can think while you, like, the more you think, you know when they say like overthinkers are like, ooh, bad. But the more you think, the more you criticize. The more you criticize, the more you find things. So thinking is not a bad thing. The more you think, the better. Because if you stop thinking, you will become a zombie. And when they talk about zombie apocalypse, it's when the human stops thinking and just autopilot. That's the zombie apocalypse, baby. It's not like the movies. It's a metaphor. All right. Let's see, who's next? Let's do water signs. Water signs. One, 4, 5, 22. Pisces. Pisces, let's see your reputation. Ooh, your reputation is that you're making like big changes in your life. And people are noticing that you're changing your life for the better. So people are noticing that you're having some type of glow up, that you're kind of creating change or creating opportunity to change. Because you've had enough of the bullshit that you've been enduring. So especially to the people that have been part of your life for a while. They are noticing that you're taking charge of your life. That you're kind of like deciding, you know what? It's gonna change today. It's gonna change with me. So people are noticing that you're taking charge of your life and changing things rather than falling victim to the circumstance or becoming victim to your circumstance. So people are kind of admiring the kind of determination, I want to say, or the willingness of you deciding that, you know what, I don't give a fuck if my circumstance has been beating me on the head for too long. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna get up and fucking do it anyway. So even though it seems like you're going through a tough time, people are noticing that you're still pushing through. And it's positive change. So yeah, people are noticing that you're changing your life for the better. And I feel like the energy here is more like good for you. You know, Pisces, good for you. About time kind of thing. Because maybe you've been enduring a lot of bullshit from other people, your circumstance, the situations that you got yourself into. And people are like, oh, you know, Pisces is kind of like in this mess. But now you're kind of taking charge. It's like, you know what? No more. I've got this. I'm not going to allow this to continue in my life. I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this. I'm going to cut this person out of my life. I'm going to move this to this location. You know, it kind of feels like you're taking control. Or I should say regaining control of your life. And people are noticing that. And they're like, good for you, Team Pisces. So people that care about you are rooting for you. They're like, yeah, Pisces is doing better. Pisces is changing for the better. Pisces is no longer tolerating bullshit. Good for Pisces. You could be like changing habits or changing the way that you behave or react to situations as well. People are talking about that, especially the ones that are close to you. And they're like, wow, impressive, you know, we never thought that you could do it, but you are. So whatever change that you're implementing, it's impressing people around you and they talk about it. Especially with the Chariot, it's like, what got into Pisces? What changed? You know, like people could be thinking like, what triggered Pisces into wanting to change or into wanting to take control? Because it's almost like something kind of like pinched you and you're like jumped out of your seat and you're like, I'm gonna make changes. You're like, whoa, since when? So if there are people that weren't in touch with you for some time and they kind of reconnect to you, they're like, whoa, you changed a lot of things in your life. How come? Since when? So people see that you're going through a lot of changes and those changes are, it's like you wanted to see those changes and it's like your own doing. It's not forced on you, you're taking charge. which is, I want to say, it's like an empowering, you could be even inspiring people to do the same for themselves. Alrighty. Scorpio. Scorpio, let's see. Let's see your reputation, Scorpio. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh man, Scorpio. We got some tea. I do sense a little bit of jealousy here as well. Yeah. It's, you know, the jealousy part, let me tell you about that first, okay? The jealousy part is because people are seeing that you could be doing the most random shit, but you get the best outcome. It's like, huh? You have people like surprised. It's like, how come Scorpio is doing this and they got the most out of it? Like, for example, I don't know, like, let me see if I can find an example to describe the energy. Like, for example, you could be for fun, you bought like a lottery ticket and you're making jokes. It's like, what are the chances of me winning $1 million, you know? And then you buy the tickets making fun of it, or, you know, like you're kind of making jokes. And then you kind of like, I just won a fucking $1 million. Like, people are surprised that you could be doing the most random shit or the most, you know, unthought of shit. You know, you didn't even plan it. It was spontaneous, and then the best things happen for you. People think that you are lucky as fuck. People see you as someone that is protected even when you step into a pile of shit. And I said a lot of shit in your reading, I don't know why. Maybe because people feel like even though you get yourself in trouble, you get out as the winner. Or somehow you get out with the most compared to the others. And people are like, how the fuck is Scorpio doing that? They could even walk your walk. They could be on the same road that you are on. But somehow you get blessed and the other person is like, well, I was with you. How come I didn't get anything? It's like, well, I don't know. It just landed on me. The blessing landed on me. I don't know. Maybe you should pray more. I don't know. Like, it feels like you are protected, or people talk about the level of protection you have, or the level of like luck you have, and it's like it's amazing to them, but at the same time they're jealous of it, because it's like, why not me? Why Scorpio? I feel like if you have people around you that are setting traps for you and somehow you are guided not to step in them, they're like, how the fuck is Scorpio dodging this? Because you come across as someone that is beyond lucky. It's almost like you are, it's almost like you have the knowledge of the future, or you can see the future. And you know what to do in order to get the most of your future. Does that make sense? So people are like, is Scorpio like a psychic? Is Scorpio a clairvoyant? I was gonna say clairvoyant. Clairvoyant. Is that the clairvoyant where you see the future, or see visions of the future? So people could think like, what is happening here? Why is Scorpio so lucky? Why can I not be as lucky? Yeah, you have people jealous. It's like, yeah, but Scorpio didn't even do the hard work that I did. So you could be even like cutting corners without realizing that you are cutting corners, and people that have been working for so long and so hard, they don't get the same results as you. So for example, if you started doing something and you have people that have been doing it for years, they could be like watching you get more than they have, even though they have been doing it for years. Do you know what I mean? Like you're showing up as someone that is just like la 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 la, and for some reason you get blessed. And people are like, well, how the fuck? Because I've been grinding, I've been like putting all the hard work, and Scorpio gets more than me. You know? So your reputation in a nutshell, Scorpio, is that you're lucky as fuck, you're protected as fuck, and for some reason you get to be at the same, it's like you get to be at the right place, the right time, when you're not even paying attention. And you have people like with their mouth opened like, how, what? How come? That's not fair. It's not fair. Universe, God, it's not fair. I say keep them jealous, baby. Keep them jealous. Yeah, Scorpios are, Sagittarius are like known to be the luckiest in the zodiac, but that doesn't mean that only Sagittarians get lucky, you know? Again, I don't read astrology. I read tarot. I read energy. Hey Rita, long time no see, baby. Been trying to say hi forever, but my Wi-Fi is acting up. That's alright. You came at the right time. Your Wi-Fi is working while we're gonna do Cancer now. Let's see, Cancer. Let's see, Cancer, let's see your reputation. Let's see. I'm glad you feel better. Tell me about it. Like my freaking nose is on and off. Sick and not. I don't know what's up with the weather. There's definitely something going on with the weather. Anyways, let's see. Cancer, let's see your reputation. Okay, that you have a beautiful home, or you take care of your space. Wow, you have the Wheel of Fortune twice. I guess the water signs are getting all the luck tonight. The Wheel of Fortune twice. So you kind of have something similar to Scorpio energy, where people like see, or it's like people recognize and see your blessings. I thought I was off camera. So people could be like seeing that you have a lot of blessings in your life. They talk about your blessings in your life. They talk about how many blessings you have in your life. And it's like you come across the people that you're doing really well, that you have your life together, that you have a beautiful home, or you have like a really comfortable space. So people that visit you at your home, especially, whether this is friends or family, they could compliment you on your house or think like you have a beautiful home, comfortable home. They talk about your blessings, that you are blessed. This is actually interesting because your reputation is that I don't know how to explain it, because energetically it's talking about your inner child. So people could think that you are childish, or that you are like fun to be around as an innocent child, if that makes sense. But there's something about your inner child here. So, which tells me that people could, you know, see you as someone that can be childish. And I'm not sure if it's in a good way or a bad way. I mean, it could be in a good way. I can see it in both ways, really. Because someone could see you as childish, meaning that they don't think you're acting your age. But other people could see you as someone that knows how to have fun, you know? That doesn't take life too seriously, you know? You know how to let go and have fun. So I guess it depends on who is judging you, who is talking about you. But overall, I feel like this is like positive. I do sense a little bit of envy energy here, meaning that there are people that could envy your blessings. It's like, yeah, well, Cancer has too many blessings. Too many blessings. You know what I mean? It's like as if like they're counting your blessings for you. It's like, what's it to you, bitch? Why does it matter how many blessings I got? Focus on yours, bitch. Kind of feels like that. It feels like people count your blessings for you. You know what I mean? Like, what's it to them? You also have a reputation of like you don't do much, which is really interesting, because maybe that means that you don't work too hard, things just like come to you. And people could think that you are lazy, or that you have it easy in your life. It's like easy lifestyle, easy way of living. And they talk about that. I do feel a bit of envious energy here, I must say. It's like, ugh, you know, Cancer has it easy. Easy. While I'm working my ass off, Cancer has it easy. Kind of energies here. Yeah, I do sense a little bit of envious energy here. When people talk about you, they could do it with a smile, but I feel like their heart is kind of like a little dark, if that makes sense. So even though they're like, wow, it's beautiful, but in their heart there's envy. Yeah. I do feel like you also have a reputation where you could be protective of some people in your life or some things in your life. So people know that for example, they know that you have limits. So, or boundaries, I should say, not limits. For example, and that could be like friends or family. Maybe friends or family have been, like, they could have said something about things that you do not tolerate, abuse in, or something. So, for example, they could say like, ooh, about that person in your life. And you're like, what about them? Can you not talk about them like that in front of me? Like, they know that you have boundaries. Like, it's almost like you wouldn't stand for taking abusive type of behavior or talk about someone you care about, or someone that you consider that is part of you. You know what I mean? Like, even if these people are close to you, but you kind of create boundaries so they don't step on those boundaries because they know better. It's like they know they shouldn't cross certain lines with you. And if they cross them, you're like, what about it? Do you have a problem with me? Like, it feels like it's almost like they know that you will stand up. That you will give them a piece of your mind. It's like, watch your fucking tongue now. Be careful what you say next. Yeah, I like it. It's kind of like blessed, sassy energy when needed. Super protective of my friends and family. Yeah, that's such a Cancerian energy. I love it. Work smarter, not harder. I agree. I agree. My sister's a Cancer, I get it. I have like a Cancer father and a Cancer brother. Let me tell you something about Cancers. I prefer them as women. I do not like them as men. Fight me. Fight me. Cancer men are the definition of fucking toxic. Cancer woman is different because I feel like the Cancer energy suits a woman than a man. A man Cancer, I don't know what that's about. But, nah. I honestly think like sometimes certain signs only fit, like for example, a Gemini woman as well. Same with the Cancer. I feel like a Gemini suits a woman more than a Gemini man. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like some signs fits genders. Not just emotional. Like I don't mind emotional intelligence. In fact, I look for it in a man. But it's the petty, the I want to get even feminine type of men. No. The passive aggressive. Nah, it just doesn't suit a man. You know what I mean? Like with a woman, I get it. Like she can get really aggressive with passive aggressive, and I support that. You know, because women do passive aggressive better. If a man is doing passive aggressive, it's fucking weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, maybe it's just the way I see it. But it's just, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you later. Take care for now.